Instead of using time like a lot of people do, oh, you've achieved so much in 1 year, you've achieved so much in 2 years. Instead of using time as a measurement of your success, use momentum of your energy as a measure of success. What do I mean by momentum of energy? I mean, like, when you put out this momentum of energy, you also get the reflection of that energy back in your reality, and use that as a measure of success rather than, I've done so much in 1 year or I've done so much in 2 years. I'll tell you why. Hey guys, welcome to the Awakened Reality, and you are with Krishwan. Instead of using time as a measurement of success, like in these many years I have to get this much, or even if you're like employing a person and you're seeing their resume, instead of using time as a measurement of success, what I'm trying to tell you is use the energy momentum as a measure of success. Now, what does this mean? This means like if you're creating a energy momentum, or if anybody is creating an energy momentum in what they do. Let's say you have an audio engineer, okay, and he's doing project number 1, he's doing project number 2, he's doing project number 3. Now when he does project number 1, he has less momentum, he's just starting off his first project. But then he's doing the second project, he gets better at it. Then he's doing his third project, he gets even better at it. He's doing his fourth project, he gets an expert at just doing audio engineering. Judge that momentum as a way of success, as a way of achievements, instead of the time he's taken to do those 4 to 5 projects. Why I'm saying this is because you can take 6 years, you can have you could have done something 6 years, but you may have not had the momentum in it, or you might have, done different things along with it, and you may not have put on so much effort into that. And so the time would be like, oh, I've been an audio engineer for 6 years. But even in being an audio engineer for 6 years, what is the energy momentum that you're giving out? Everything, your whole reality depends upon that energy momentum. So even if you're employing somebody or you're judging your own success, judge it by the energy momentum that you're creating in your universe rather than the time taken to do something. Sometimes you can take a lot of time to learn, and your success will just take 1 year after all that learning. You see? That means you have taken all that time to understand what energy is, how to execute your plans and all that. And when you have understood all that during all that years, when you've understood all that stuff, you're taking all that content, all that knowledge, and you're putting it into 1 year after all those years. You're putting it into 1 year, the year after all those years. And when you're doing that, you're creating a tremendous amount of energy momentum. What is energy momentum? Energy momentum is that you're putting out your energy constantly outward, and you're doing the desired actions, the required actions, the inspired actions that it takes to do that particular thing in that 1 year. So when you're putting out that constant energy outward, what happens? And when all your focus, your vibrations, your vibration, your focus, your belief system, and your thoughts are all focused towards creating that energy more and more and more, what happens is your reality starts coming to you faster and faster and faster, because you're constantly putting out that energy, and you're moving towards that desired goal way faster by putting your energy towards it, right? So when you're doing that, your reality tends to come in faster. Now this energy momentum that you're creating needs to be the measurement of success. Don't take it as like, oh, I've taken it for 6 years, I've done something for 6 years, and it's not worked out. Maybe those 6 years were just for understanding. No, okay, let's make it 6. Instead of 6, you can even make it smaller, something like 3. I've taken 3 years and I've not done anything, so I'm not successful. No. Don't value your success by time. Even you don't have to value somebody else's success by time. You have to value somebody else's success and your own success by the energy momentum that you're giving out. Is this guy trending? Is this guy creating a lot of trends, and is he creating a lot of vibe? Is he creating a high vibrational energy around him? That means his energy momentum is high. He's actually creating a lot of energy momentum at this particular time. Right now he's popping. Let's pick him up. Instead of how many years have you worked again? Oh, you've worked 6 years and you've done only this much? No, don't look at it like that. Look at it like, is he popping right now? Does he have the energy right now? He might have used 5 years or 4 years to understand about how to create things, and then in the last year he's putting all his energy momentum. And if you pick that employer right at that particular time when he's putting energy momentum, he's more liable to take that same energy momentum and create it for your company as well. Or if you're judging your own success, don't beat yourself that, hey, you've worked for 6 years and you've done nothing. Maybe 5 years you need to understand, learn. It's like going to college, You're learning, you're taking up all the information and knowledge, and then in the last year you're putting in all the energy momentum. Hey, look at the amount of energy that you're giving out in this last year. And since you're giving out so much of energy, so many people are also looking back at the energy, since your reality is a reflection of yourself. So the amount of energy that you're putting out is constantly reflecting it back more and more and more. And also your focus, your thoughts, your vibration, and your belief system are all aligned in the same direction, and your the momentum of the energy that you're giving out is increasing and increasing, then you're more liable to get results at the same time. So if you are spiritually tuned, you will understand that you don't look at it by time, because you can take 5 years to understand something, and then in 1 year you cannot execute something, and you can get a big outcome out of that 1 year. So take it as to where the energy momentum is going on. Take it as to the fact that if this particular person is giving that particular energy momentum now, pick him up, because that energy because he's also liable to give that energy momentum in whatever project you have going on, and he's more liable to put that energy or channel his energy. If he's giving a lot of energy momentum and he's creating a lot of vibes where people are looking at him and want his service, and you pick him up as an employer of yours, he's just going to take that same energy momentum, that same work ethic. Some people call it as work ethic. So he's going to take that same work ethic, same energy momentum, and he's going to put it into your project, and you're going to get success because of the momentum that he's creating. So when you're employing somebody and you're vetting him to look at whatever he's done, or you're looking at your own self to see whatever you've done, don't look at it as like, oh, don't calculate it via the time, because don't calculate it via the time spent. Rather, see what energy and how much of energy you're giving out as a currently how much of energy you're giving out towards a particular thing. Start looking at that. Start calculating how much of energy you're giving out currently. Are you putting in more time into your work right now? Are you creating more vibes? Are you being more positive? How is your current energy now towards whatever you're doing? Calculate that, and based on that, judge your success rather than time. You see? So it's a very, very interesting topic, because a lot of people give their resumes, and a lot of people look at their resume employees, and then they say 6 years, but the guy may be very talented, or he just got very talented and he knows how to do whatever he does, and he's just been learning so much. But then they'll be like, oh, 6 years, not much. 6 years, you did nothing? Oh, wow, you're not good enough. Hey, you're losing an employee right there who's really talented, who's got the energy going on right now. He's creating the vibes right now. And you're losing him just because you're calculating based upon the time. Calculate based upon the vibes he's giving. Calculate based upon the energy he's putting out currently, right now. Because if he's putting out that energy, he can also put out that same energy in whatever your project is, whatever you're hiring him for. And if you're calculating for your own self, calculate for your own self based on the energy that you're giving in now, based on the momentum and momentum as in meaning the changes that you're creating through your energy, the changes that you're creating through your energy, the flow of changes that you're creating through your energy. Calculate your success based upon that momentum. And as you keep putting out this energy, you can see the momentum also in your reality in the current moment. So judge your success not by how much time it took you, but by what energy you're putting out right now, by the momentum of energy that you're creating in your surroundings because of you. Okay, so that's about it. If you like this video, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell notification. And I'm a spiritual life coach. If you'd like to book a session with me, go to flow.page/Krishman or flow.page/The Awakened Reality, and you can book a session with me. You can contact me, you can hit me up, you can ask me different things about the sessions, all this kind of good stuff. And I'm also going to put a link of a bunch of groups that I have. These 3 groups: a Facebook group, a WhatsApp group, and a Telegram group. I put high vibrational content on it every day. If you want to be grounded and you are in a spiritual path and you're looking for grounding and you're looking for learning, which is what you want to do, you want to learn, you want to ground, you want to learn, you want to ground, you can join any of these groups, and you can get first-hand content that will help you ground and learn and ground and learn and ground and learn. Why do you want to ground? You want to ground because you want to make sure those things that you learn are in your system and somebody's not convincing you of something else. So I mean, that's in another video. So those links are gonna be here, and high vibrational content for grounding and learning, and you can join it and you can be a part of it. You can also participate in it. You can also add on your own posts of high vibrational content onto the groups, which is deeply appreciated. And that's about it. Bye.